The St. Louis murder rate is out the roof. There's over 1,000 unsolved murders. We're going to tell you why St. Louis has a horrendous crime problem. It's obvious, you probably already guessed, but we'll tell you anyway. Well, police in St. Louis have had their budgets cut about 4 times. And as a result, there are over 1,000 unsolved murders. And now St. Louis is like one of the top couple of murder capitals in the United States. The police are overwhelmed simply because there just ain't enough police. And they have a tremendous shortage in the St. Louis Metropolitan Police Department. The rates of death among 100,000 residents is in the top couple, including the police captain who was just killed a year ago. 1,903 homicides, 1,068 are unsolved. So 44% of all the murders in St. Louis go unsolved with no arrests. Do you think it has something to do with people like the new press secretary thing at the White House who say, defund the police because they're slave patrols, right? The police department's homicide budget, which is the department that specifically investigates murders, was cut for the 3rd time last year. At what point do people say enough's enough? And by the way, in the black community, they want the cops more than in the white communities because the murder rate's higher. And they think this is stupid. Like in Chicago, where the new mayor has cut the budget worse than the old mayor did. And the crime and the murder rate's out of control.
Yeah. Well, you know what, Barry, this is completely typical, right? The Democrats, I call them the Democrats, they always create these policies to make sure that we have ghettos and projects and people living in these rat-infested conditions. Because this is how the left view black people. Can we just be real about it? I mean, really, seriously, because we said it multiple times before. Not that the Republicans are all angels and peachy, but the Democrat Party, they're the ones of Jim Crow. They're the ones of Jim Crow Joe 2.0. They're the ones that wanted to keep slavery. They're the ones who wanted to prevent women from voting, men voting. They were against the Civil Rights Act. The Democrats originally, when Republicans did reparations right after slavery, when it was appropriate, the Democrats were the one that went and reversed it. Which you know all of this. This is all history. This is the same thing that they do. They've been controlling the black neighborhood, the black communities for the longest. And it is the most frustrating, irritating thing I've ever experienced. And now there's this whole thing talking about, well, if you're black, you have to vote Democrat. I just saw a report just earlier today. I forget the guy's name. He's on the Communist News Network, and he's on there saying that he's not met a single black man that said that they're going to support President Donald J. Trump.
Yeah,
he said there's no way. Yeah, he said there's no way it could be 19%. But you know what, Barry? I'm in agreement. There's no way it can be 19%. It's more like 33, 35% support for President Trump. People are waking up. People are sick and tired. Black people have the same problems white people have. White people have the same problem black people have. It's just the Democrats figured out how to keep black people in the projects and the ghettos, keep the fathers out of the household. They figured that out with black people and to get in the emotions of black people and have black people act a certain way, go out and destroy buildings and everything else. Remember George Floyd.
And you ain't black.
I wonder if that's going to come up in the debate.
Oh, you know what? You know what I really would like to come up in the debate?
Where's Hunter? Where's Hunter?
Because you'd be in jail.
There's so many questions I wish I could write. Totally. Nobody asks me.